Hello friends, welcome to SK Law Classes. Advocate SK Sharma this side, and in this video I am going to share with you important questions on the subject Law of Contractual Transaction, which is a subject of LLM first year from Kurukshetra University. I have already uploaded another video on the subject Law, Social Transformation and Judicial Process in India, link of which has been given in the description box. And in this video I have included questions from the PCP classes and last year papers, and I have prepared this only for the purpose of getting a very short description of questions in a very easily manner. As we all know that there are total 4 units in the examination, so I have prepared important questions according to unit wise. So firstly, let's start from unit 1. We see the important questions of unit 1. So friends, these are the important questions of unit 1. Now we see that question number 1. Mere silence is no fraud in a contract. Discuss the concept of fraud in the light of above statement with the help of relevant case law. Now you see that question number 1 and question number 8 are very similar. I have written it twice because it has been asked twice in the last year 1 or 2 years papers. Now we see question number 2. Discuss the genesis and philosophy of contracts and its importance in a business developing society. Explain the nature and basis of contractual obligations as laid down under Indian Contract Act with the help of case laws. Now third is define and distinguish between offer and invitation to offer with the help of case laws. Now fourth, minors agreement is void ab initio. Discuss nature of minors agreement and also outline the difference between the Indian and English law with the help of case law. Now fifth, a proposal is a starting point of a contract. Comment what is counteroffer. Sixth, write short notes on the following. A, standard form of contract. Now see the question number 6, sub question A, and question number 7 are similar. So now we see there are only 5 important questions, like question number 1 and 8 are similar. Question number 6 and 7 are similar. Now question 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the important questions which are usually asked in the examination. So now we see the important questions from unit 2. These are the important questions of unit number 2. Now as you see the headings on the left hand side, consideration, void agreement, contingent contract and discharge by agreement. Now many times question had asked from the topic consideration and void agreement. So now see, an agreement without consideration is void. And next, concept of consideration. So it's a very important questions. Firstly, consideration, and second with respect to void agreement, wagering agreement, and note on agreement in restraint of legal proceedings. Next topic, contingent contract, note on contingent contract. I have prepared left hand side main topics because you can with this help go through the same from the books which has been given by the university, and it has been explained, these questions has been explained on the basis of syllabus provided by the university. So these are the important questions from unit 2. Now let's see questions from unit 3. These are the important questions from unit 3. Now we see question number 1 and 2. Main heading, quasi contracts. First, a quasi contract is not a contract at all. It's an obligation which the law creates. Amplify and state the quasi contract recognized under the Indian Contract Act. Second question, quasi contracts are obligations. Now we see that question number 1 and 2 are mostly similar. Only the difference is with respect to case laws, which has been asked in the question number 2. So the main topic is first quasi-contract. Now we see question number 3 and 4, which is with respect to remoteness of damages. So first question is, what do you mean by remoteness of damages? Does the rule of proximity and remoteness of damages laid down in Headley versus Baxendale apply in India? And the fourth question is only written, explain the principles of law laid down in Headley and Baxendale. Now we see if question is come like explain the principles of laid down in Headley versus Baxendale, we have to keep in mind that this is a question with respect to concept of remoteness of damages. So this is the second important concept. Third is contract of indemnity and contract of guarantee. These are the very important questions as suggested by our Directorate of University. Now we see question number 5 is, what do you mean by contract of indemnity? And what are the rights of an indemnity holder when sued? When does indemnifier's liability commence? Question number 6 is with respect to contract of guarantee, which says question number 6 is note on guarantee. Question number 7 is discuss the rights and liabilities of a surety. How and in what circumstances a surety is discharged from its liability. Question number next 8, the liability of the surety is coextensive with that of principal debtor unless it is otherwise provided by the contract. Discuss with the help of decided case. So in unit 3 there are mainly 4 topics, that is quasi-contract, remoteness of damages, contract of indemnity and contract of guarantee. Now we come to unit 4. Unit 4 basically contains mainly 3 topics, that is first bailment, second pledge and third agent and agency. Now as you see that question number 1, 2, 3 has been asked from the bailment, which is generally a repeated questions. As question number 1 is asked, what do you understand by bailment? Elaborate the duties and rights of bailer and bailee in the light of judicial decision. Same thing has been asked in question number 2. Bailment is a delivery of goods by one person to another for some purpose upon a contract that the goods shall, when the purpose is accomplished, be returned. Explained with case law. And the same question again has been asked in question number 3. Now you see question number 4 and 5 is with respect to pledge. As question number 4 says, distinguish between bailment and pledge. When will be a pledge made by a non-owner become valid? Explain the rights of a pawnee. And question number 5, write a short note on pledge. Now question number 6 to 9 contains from the topic agent and agency, which says, what do you mean by agents? Types of agents. Define the term of sub-agent and various mode of agencies by which an agency may be created, and what are the requisites of a valid ratification. Now we see that there are only mainly 3 topics, out of which 2 questions come from the papers and out of which 1 has to be attempted. So now there are mainly 3 topics: bailment, pledge, agent and agency. So now I'm once again going through all the questions, and you can take screenshots of these videos to note down all these important questions. So friends, if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and also go through the videos from the playlist LLM classes, in which all the important videos with respect to LLM has been given. So friends, I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and also give your comment so that you will get all the new updates with regard to subjects and important questions from time to time. And if you have any query with respect to these important questions, you may ask the same. You can give your query in the comment box and I will reply there too. So hope you like it. Thanks for watching this video.